Jadok Saab, with your permission, I would like to start my briefing.
Please.
Jadok Saab.
Jai.
On fame's eternal camping ground, their silent tents are spread, and glory guards with solemn round the vivoke of dead. Jai Hind, I am Rifleman Vikram Rajrai of 7th Battalion, the 11 Gurkha Rifles. On behalf of 56th Mountain Brigade, I extend a very warm welcome to you all in Kargil War Memorial. This memorial was constructed by Indian Army on November 2004 in memory of the Indian soldiers who made the supreme sacrifice during the Kargil conflict of 1999. This memorial is constructed in this location as some of the bloodiest battles fought in the Dras sector. Also, this location provides the view of some of the peaks where the Pakistani soldiers had intruded in 1999. I will now indicate some landmark to you. The road which you drove to reach the Kargil War Memorial is National Highway 1. This road connects Leh and Kargil with Srinagar, also known as the lifeline of Jammu and Kashmir. You are presently at an altitude of 10,500 feet and facing due north. The line of control is approximately 9 kilometers crow flight distance from here. The massive feature that you see right in front is called Tololing. It is at an altitude of 15,100 feet. If you take your eyes 3/4 left, you can see a few prominent peaks on the skyline in the far distance. The prominent black triangular peak to the right is called Tiger Hill. It is at an altitude of 16,700 feet. To the left of Tiger Hill, there's another jagged peak called Rhino Horn. Further to the left of Rhino Horn, where the ridge merges with the hills in the far distance, you can see a vital feature called point 4875. At a height of about 16,000 feet. The Pakistani soldiers had occupied Tololing with about 100 men and were effectively interdicting National Highway. Initial operations to evict enemy from Tololing was launched by 18 grenadiers. Despite of heavy fighting from the heights, the unit continued to maintain pressure on the enemy and created a firm base. Later, 2 more battalions, 2 Rajputana rifles and 18 Garhwal rifles were sent to speed up the operation. On 13th of June 1999, Major Vivek Gupta of 2 Rajputana rifles finally evicted the enemy from Tololing in hand-to-hand combat, losing his life in the process. For their bravery, he and Major Aris Adhikari was posthumously awarded with Mahavir Chakra, the nation's second highest gallantry award. Motivated with success in Tololing, the focus of our troops shifted to the most romantic height of the region, Tiger Hill. The Pakistani army were continuously directing with artillery fire onto the Dras Valley and especially National Highway from these heights. 2 battalions of infantry, 18 grenadiers and 8 Sikh were tasked to recapture Tiger Hill. The attack commenced on 2nd of July 1999 after a heavy barrage of artillery fire. The commando platoon of 18 grenadiers assaulted Tiger Hill from the vertical cliffs to the east, while the rest of the battalion attacked the southern and southeastern slopes. Simultaneously, 8 Sikh assaulted features to the west of Tiger Hill, namely India Gate and Helmet. The battle raged for 10 long days. And finally, Tiger Hill was rid of the intruders on 11th of July 1999. In this operation, Grenadier Yogendra Singh Yadav of the commando platoon of 18 grenadiers was awarded with the nation's highest gallantry award, the Paramveer Chakra. His platoon leader, Lieutenant Balwan Singh, was conferred with the Mahavir Chakra. While the operation of Tiger Hill was still in progress, the peak to the west, namely point 4875, was also been attacked. 13 Jammu Kashmir rifles were tasked to capture point 4875. 17 Jart was to capture Pimple 1, Pimple 2 and Wellback. Two Naga was tasked to capture twin bombs to the north. The 3 unit commenced a multi-directional attack on 4th of July 1999 and successfully achieved their objectives by 7th of July 1999. During the capture of Point 4875, Captain Vikram Batra of 13 Jammu and Kashmir Rifles laid down his life for the nation, and he was posthumously awarded with Param Veer Chakra. Point 4875 has been renamed as Batra Too. Rifleman Sanjay Kumar of his same unit was also awarded with Param Veer Chakra. During Operation Vijay, apart from Dras sector, some fierce battle was fought in Kargil, Batalik and sub-sector Hani. In Batalik sector, the 1st Battalion of 11 Gurkha Rifles were tasked to recapture Kalubar Hills. In this operation, Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey displayed exemplary courage and gave ultimate sacrifice with his life for the nation, and he was posthumously awarded with Param Veer Chakra. The troops of Ladakh Scouts also played a vital role in the entire war. Major Sonam Wangchuk and his brave troops displayed conspicuous bravery in the face of enemy, and for his action in Chor Batla sector, he was awarded with Mahavir Chakra. South Siachen Glaciers, Turtuk subsector, saw battles fought in some of the highest peaks in this war. The enemy had encroached features like Point 5590, Point 5770 and Point 5220. 11 Rajputana Rifles, 9 Mahar, 13 Kumaon and 27 Rajput Battalion, unprecedented chapter of valor, to evict enemy from these heights. This sector is now known as Subsector Hanif, after Captain Hanifuddin of 11 Rajputana Rifles. While the ground troops played the most important role during the Kargil War, the Indian Air Force also played a vital role launching Operation Safed Sagar. It was aimed at flushing out regular and irregular troops of the Pakistani army with heavy bombardment into the intruded areas. In this operation, squadron leader Ajay Ahuja made the supreme sacrifice in the highest tradition of the Indian Armed Forces and was posthumously awarded with Veer Chakra. The Indian Navy, in support of the Indian Armed Forces, launched Operation Talwar. It was aimed at choking trade routes of Pakistan. The Indian Armed Forces lost 559 soldiers in the entire operation, and 1,536 more were wounded. So this memorial stands in testimony to all those brave hearts who gave up their today for our tomorrow. Finally, I request you all, today let us honor the noble and the brave, the soldiers who dedicated their lives and sacrifices they made. Some came back with battle scars, others in flag-draped coffins. Even though their body may have left, their spirit will never be forgotten. Jai Hind!
Jai Hind.